Welcome back. This week we're going to be back to J&M repair and welding. We're going to be installing the motor, the transmission, getting all the drivetrain ready, radiator in. A couple of things I want you to pay attention to while you're looking at the pictures is the nose of this car sits so low that the radiator has to sit so low that the fan can't be ran off from the water pump. So you'll see that the fan is actually ran off from the crank. That's how low the front of this car sits. Another thing, we take the fuel filter apart to clean it, of course. I run a stainless steel one. Get a stainless steel one. Quit screwing around with the paper ones. The stainless one is $12 more. It'll last you a lifetime. You clean it out. You don't have to worry about tearing it apart, blowing paper all apart, and that going through your fuel system. You can't run paper if you run alcohol. It'll deteriorate. It'll screw your system up. The other thing is with paper, as it gets saturated, it expands, which of course decreases the filtration holes, and it can starve your system. Plus, it's just especially, it can deteriorate enough to, like I say, send it through and clog up a jet. Another thing, on the fuel system, we run push lock fittings, AN fittings, and a push lock hose. It's the way to go. If you do run it or you want to run it, well, I'm not affiliated with Speedway Motors in Lincoln, Omaha, or Lincoln, Nebraska in any way. Look into this. They have their own brand of push lock hose. You can't use it for oil. You can't use it for water. It's for fuel only. But for the length that I needed in my car, which is approximately 16 feet overall, you're going to save almost 50%. If you go with the Aeroquip stuff, it's $106 for that amount. It's only $55 for their brand. So, you know, I don't know about you, but I could use the $55 in my pocket. Also, we use the outerwear on the air filter. Get one. Man, they're like $17, I think. You can wash them every week. You know, we run a Wix filter that's, you know, it's expensive. It's like $15. And when you see the amount of crud that the outerwear catches, and you still have to replace your filters fairly often, especially if you run these damn dusty, dirty tracks like they want to have anymore. But man, you'd be going through filters like crazy. And they wash right up. A little soap and water, blow them out. I know some guys that have too. They change it between the heat and the feature even. But anyway, a couple things. There's just a couple things to look out for. So come on out in the shop and see what we got done. Next thing you know, we'll be firing this thing up. So catch you later. going to get the transmission installed. That's going to complete the drivetrain. I run a Power Glide that's had we don't run a torque converter, it just runs straight through. It's done by one of my sponsors, Doghouse Engines. This year, Bo Kearns is going to be the one in charge of my transmission program. I want to thank him for moving mine to the head of the line, because right now he's balls deep in Power Glides for guys getting ready. I like the Power Glide because you don't have to run a clutch. You can bump start it with a bump valve, so you can push start it. Very, very minimal rotating weight. They work really slick in a car like this. So we're going to get this installed